bits of polystyrene are stuck down to this board now. Next step is to layer concrete over all of it. This bit of metal to the top of the quarter pipe. I forgot about it, so I had to do it real last minute. But if I was going to do it again, I would have kind of shaped out the polystyrene beforehand so the metal would have somewhere to sink into, but
it is what it is.
the next day, and all the concrete's pretty much dried, so now it's time to do the base. Left the park overnight to dry, so what I'm going to do is sand it down, get rid of all of these rough bits, and just pretty much just smooth the whole thing out, starting with this quarter pipe.
One pair of pants later.
Here we go, the concrete park is done. This thing took around 4 days to complete. The final piece. It's not exactly big enough. Yeah, I'm so stoked on how this turned out. I think it's going to work a lot better than the first concrete park I made, just because everything's just a little more spaced out. Alright, guess the last thing we gotta do is try it out. What are you guys up to? What's this,
Hurry up, it's your move.
Oh, Davo, mate! Just playing a game of Connect 4, bro. Oh, yeah, nah, here we go. Boom. 4. Oh. Too easy, mate, too easy. Word, okay. Well, I just made a new skate park if you guys want to come check it out. Yeah, let's see it. That's the end of the video, and also, sadly, the end of Fingerboard Week Isolation Edition. Yeah, this is probably one of the better working parks I've ever made. I'm really stoked on how it came out. If you're watching this video because you're trying to make your own concrete park, hope this video helped you out. Even though it's the end of Fingerboard Week, does not mean the Fingerboard videos are gonna stop, because strangely enough, we're all still in lockdown. New Fingerboard videos coming soon, but just not every day. So if you want to stick around for those, make sure to subscribe. Also, if you want to go check out my Instagram, it's right here. I'm trying to hit 40k, so help a brother out. If you want to go check out my merch, the link is in the description. It really helps out a lot, so I appreciate all of you who have gone and checked it out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! It's pizza time.
Pizza time.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Today I'm making a video on how to get the perfect config in CSGO Ultimate. To unsubscribe every single voice, exit out of Steam real quick. For this to work, you need to have you can do a couple different things. So obviously if your monitor has G-Sync, you can turn that on or off. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. I actually typically have it off. I know it can cause a little bit of input lag, so things. Typically this is off, but you want to put it on ultra. Basically, this reduces the latency as much as humanly possible, or as much as your graphics card can handle, and it makes the game normal to run. And they're not good, but they're gonna run way better. Next.
In today's quick video, I talk about CSGO crosshairs, and you can see the best crosshair in my opinion. Crosshair in CSGO by opening your console and typing in a bunch of commands. If your console won't open, make sure that your game console is enabled and you have correctly bound your console key. Then it should open up. You can find my own crosshair commands from the video description if you want to. You can play around with that. One command I want to point out is the CL_crosshair_T. I love to set it to 0, but if you set it to 1, your crosshair looks like a T. And some people actually prefer to play like this. But I want to show you an easier way and more attractive way to change your crosshair. Go to CSGO workshop page, search for crosshair generator, and subscribe to
One dead house. There's another one outside. Outside with bomb.
Deploying flashbang.
Can we get down
Scope web. Owned.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Hey, Dr. J.
He can get back to
He's
outside.
outer. He's outer. T-red.
Nice.
Hey, Ravix. What's up, man? Hey, Heist. Solid fucking dare
Covering
you,
out
eh?
again. 7.
He could have ran away. I don't know, man.
Do you understand? My crosshair is size 2.5, thickness. It's 1, gap -3.
Victor, I will hide. Balcony 2.
Balcony 2. Hide now? Nice.
What? Can't we? Yes.
We live in an amazing country, but right now we're in a state of emergency.
Hey there, boys and girls, like Skill best possible crosshair for you in order to increase your performance in CSGO. We'll be talking about two things. First of all, the crosshair style, and second of all, the crosshair color. I'm on the map Crash Crosshair Generator V2, so you definitely should go to Workshop and download it, and then come back here in order to do whatever you want to set it up to. But yeah, I would say let's get it going. So first of all, let's talk about the crosshair color. There are different things that you have to keep in mind when you choose your color. Different colors have different effects on like your brain and your eyes and whatever not. So first, for example, if you choose something like a pink color or a bright yellow color, stuff like that is very, very fatiguing for the eye to look at for hours and hours. So you might get some sort of eye fatigue or eye strain if you keep looking at it. However, again, everyone is different, so this might not really apply to you because it's basically bio standpoint house. Green, like in the eye, in the human eye, most of the cones in there that process color are there to process green color. I think like about 90% or something like that. So green is the first color to be processed. The next one would be red, and after that there would be blue. So in that order, it's basically how the color will be processed and how it will be recognized. Of course, you have to decide, do you want to focus on your crosshair like at all times? Do you want to be able to spot it everywhere? Because you can also choose something like gray, which isn't fatiguing at all for the eye. It's very easy to look at, but of course, it isn't very poppy, and you can see on some surfaces it's really hard to spot. But again, you have to decide for yourself if you want something really poppy that you can always see, or just something that's not very like fatiguing process, because all the your line. So turn it off again. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the crosshair styles. So let's choose the default crosshair first. So if you're new to CSGO, I would definitely not recommend you to go with a static crosshair. Something like this, for example, because you never really know when you're accurate. If you choose the default crosshair, you can see like when you're walking, it expands, and when you're still again, it shows you that you can shoot again and you're accurate again. Also, if you jump and run, it will also show you if you're inaccurate or not. So if you're a beginner, the default crosshair for you customize it. If you like can see right here, it's default. Only the color and the gap are changeable, and there's not a lot of color to choose from. So what I would recommend you guys is, for example, the second crosshair style. This one will basically show you while moving if you're accurate or not, and also when shooting. So shooting and moving both. The fourth one is kind of the same, but only, sorry, the third one. So you have to decide which one kind of works for you. The thing is now that I also find very useful, if we just go to a static one really quick, I always felt like that if your crosshair is really small, you're also very accurate for one tapping and stuff. So many people actually also choose like the dot right here. And let's make the thickness a little bigger so you guys can see it on screen right now. So they will just have to like put it on the enemy's head and shoot. Then, and I feel like if you have a really small crosshair or just a dot, you're really good at one tapping and just very accurate in general. However, if you go with something like, let's get the crosshair back. Let's just get the size right here and put it up a little, and also make it a little smaller again. I find that if you increase the gap a lot, just like get bigger and bigger and bigger, I feel the bigger your crosshair is, the easier it actually gets to spray with the weapon. Because I feel like you have some sort of second point at
Terrorists win. This is what we train for.
at the top of the crosshair that will help you to stay where your crosshair is actually. For example, if I shoot right here, you see the recoil stays always kind of at the top of it, so you have like a second point of aiming. Or just in general, if you're using like the pistols, just switch again from burst. It feels like every shot is landing in between. So you have to decide, are you really going for more like of a spray kind of play or more of a really accurate kind of...
I'm not entirely sure I understand what people are implying. Crosshair in the middle of your screen? Or is it a bit off? Well, this depends on how thick your crosshair is. If yours is 1 pixel thick, then it will never truly represent the middle. To simplify why this is, although it's already fairly simple, let's assume your monitor's resolution is 2 by 2 pixels. Which pixel represents the center? The reality is that none of them do. They're all half a pixel off, both horizontally and vertically. It's just that you can't use this middle bit here to represent the middle and instead have to use this dot, or this one. Or this one. Instead, you just have to choose one to represent the middle and to go with that. In CSGO's case, it seems that they've chosen the bottom right one. So there's a chance that if you use your crosshair to line up your shot, that you'll miss by half a pixel compared to where the centre of the screen really is. Of course, this difference is huge when your resolution's only 2x2. But the higher you go, the less this matters. It's always off by a bit, but I'd say that the resolution you play at, you missing would be more down to first shot inaccuracy, lag compensation, or simply because you missed the game, rather than because your crosshair was half a pixel off the middle. But if this issue really bugs you, then you can use a crosshair that's 2 pixels thick. In the 2x2 resolution I showed earlier, this would be represented like so. Since they're all now the crosshair, the middle of it represents the exact.
Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Exact middle of the screen. I think you can see the problem now. The crosshair is so big that you can no longer see what you're shooting at.
Battle Scarred Blue is the first one. This is not going well. What him? Come on,
No,
man.
it's going from the shittiest to the best.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, nice! No, actually, pissed. Oh my God, Talon Doppler! Talon Doppler! Fucking phase 4, Talon Doppler! My second case! Factory new! Oh my God! I actually did it! Oh, what the fuck? No, second. Oh my fucking God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Talon Doppler! Oh my God! Yes!
I kind of want them back. Can I get some more ops, please? Maybe another Emperor? I wouldn't mind an Emperor. Oh! Okay! Who got a knife? Huh? I did. Me. What's up? Get one more? Get you one more. Alright, well, not quite 2 in a row, but hey.
Counter-terrorists win.
I love Shroud as well,
Shroud
dude.
actually got the knife. He actually got the knife. He actually
Did he?
He's gonna turn on Doppler too.
What? Really?
He got the exact same knife as you.
What? Nah. What the? Really?
He actually did.
Oh my god.
He actually did. What the?
Is it also
fuck?
phase 4?
Yes, it's phase 4.
No way,
Oh my
dude.
fucking
Are you
God.
fucking serious? Oh my god, he actually got the X.
Let's go, Peter. What the hell? Is this your first time out? Watch out, sniper. I am planting the bomb.
Exact same. I'm gonna undercut him and sell mine before him and then force him to undercut. Fuck you, Shroud. I'm gonna undercut him so he has to sell his for less.
Should I just try to put a stupid fucking price on this thing? Like, no, more. Like dumb, like this. I don't lose anything for putting it up. Should I just do something stupid and see if anyone pays that much?
Where the fuck I am? Where the fuck I am?
Fuck it, I'm gonna try my luck.
Oh, he's gonna sign it and then sell it.
No, is he serious?
Yeah, he is.
Dude.
He's signing it.
Oh my god, dude.
That's a smart move.
Oh yeah. Oh, you sign yours too, and you undercut him.
Yeah.
Do it.
Wait, I'll sign mine signed by Shroud.
No, it says open by Shroud. Do open by Anomaly.
Okay.
And you undercut him.
Opened by Shroud. Was it opened by Shroud? I'll name mine opened by Shroud.
then undercut him.
Yeah. Opened by Shroud. Apply name tag. Okay, I need to sell. Wait, Papa! I need his phone, dude. Fuck.
Okay.
Not named the same. Did he get the same knife?
I put it up now. Do I change profile picture to Shroud's picture as well?
No, wait. I think he's gonna rename it.
Wait, really? Why?
Because he knows.
Watch out, sniper.
Why does he know, dude? Shroud! Bro! Who snitched? Who snitched? Why would you say?
He says actually
Where the fuck I am.
opened by
Damn it.
Wait. He's not doing it. Oh, he's not doing it. Hold on.
Hello.
Quickly.
Trying to play a game.
Check the VOD. Check the VOD.
Here we go.
Okay, he created it. Okay, put it out for 1,799.
This is actually the most fun I've had in a long while, dude.
Yeah.
I can't change profile picture, dude. That's such a fucking dick move.
Dude, someone in his chat just asked, "Who is this anomaly?" He who'd you. You lost.
Who? Look, Shroud's knife is here at 1592 minus at 1574, dude. Big flex. Big flex. Whose is it? I don't know, dude. Maybe you just have to take a chance.
Wait, did you change your profile picture too?
No, should I? No, that's so fucking rude. Look at my new Steam profile picture.
Oh my god.
Look here, dude. It's both just fucking. Whose is it? So check the VOD. Check the VOD.
Yeah. Did she want to?
Oh. Look, it's the same dude. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck did he bug the Steam market, bro?
What the fuck?
The fuck? This is actually so funny, man. Oh, shit. I can't breathe. Oh shit. Oh my god. What are the chances we open the same exact knife in the same exact fucking phase?
Yep.
What?
He put the same profile pic and changed the name. That's funny.
Dude.
That's kind of funny that we got the same knife, to be honest. I gotta get a different knife. I can't believe I got the same fucking one. Are you kidding me? Again! Are you fucking kidding me? The same thing? Two of them? Is this real? Dude, okay. What the fuck? This shit's rigged.
He opened another knife. He got another knife.
Are you serious?
He actually got another knife. Exactly. Phase 4 Doppler. What?
That's rigged. That's rigged. Werewolf. That's rigged.
Are you serious?
He actually got the exact same one again. No, he took back the check the VOD one.
No.
He's putting it out for 800. Do that. Oh no, he's undercutting you.
No, he's
okay. 920.
I'm getting outplayed.
$920. Let me go to currency. $920.
I feel like I feel like Germany in the Second World War. I know that I'm losing, but I still keep fighting.
$810. He put it out for $810 euros. I mean, 810 euros. Undercutting by €1. 109.
Buy all except for his one.
No, what the fuck? No, they're both on market. Mine is cheaper than his. Wait, I'll do like this. I'm gonna post it for the exact same price. Which one does he have up on market? Check the vault.
What? There's one for 109. He has to check the VOD on market. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell it for the exact same price.
Is yours on
This is gonna look so fucking stupid on market. When is mine coming up?
Wait, people are saying it's sold.
No, it didn't fucking sell, dude. It's still on the market.
No, he sold. He checks.
Yeah, it's sold. No, yours sold.
Yeah, mine didn't sell. His sell.
It said sold.
No, it's because I removed it from market. It's because I removed it. Then it says sold. It's just refreshing.
No, he's not. He's still there.
Yeah, both of ours are still there.
Oh.
this is so stupid. I can't believe this.
Are they at the same price now?
Yeah, they're at the exact same price, down to the cent, dude. Okay, so this is mine. Shroud is cheapest. Shroud is undercutting the whole market. Are you serious?
What? Okay.
Shroud is at 619 euro. I have
600.
lost. I have lost. No, Hayes.
Go down 600. Do it.
I have been outflexed by Shroud.
No, you can't lose like this. You can't lose like this. Not like this, Luda.
I have been outflexed by Shroud.
Dude, you buy the whole fucking market and put it lower.
Do I buy his now? And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, you buy everyone except for his.
No, hey, okay, Alex, do you want to give me like 40,000 Swedish crowns?
Yeah, I owe you. I owe you.
I owe you? No, just me. Fuck you, Alex. I'm not. I can't believe. What the fuck are the odds? First of all, that I open a Talon Doppler Phase 4 and.
Studied the classical guitar for 20 years. Yes, that's right. In some of the most prestigious schools in Europe. Impressive, thank you. But can you play... Coffee Dogs?
dance on my grave. Be-oo-ba-oo-be-doo, be-oo-ba-oo-dee-doo. Gonna die someday, but not dance on my grave. Be-oo-ba-oo-be-doo, be-oo-ba-oo-doo. I'm gonna die someday, but not dance on my grave. Be-oo-ba-oo-be-doo, be-oo-ba-oo-doo.
This is a cardinal sin of EDM right here. Dive in and say, hey, I'm a trance DJ. And I can hit one note and put a bass drum on it, and that's my tune. This class is just a good primer for anyone wanting to get into the production of electronic.
I'm gonna play.
Slap like a nah. Slap like a nah.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
I'm playing my brother.
You
He
are?
has yeah. He's the guy. He's at that lot. His name.
Okay. I'll play.
He's
soon. I'm just eating an apple.
Explosion. Okay. We'll finish up this game. I'll leave him play for you because the apple's hard. Max, my sniper! Holy. Maxie, get the blanket. No, Maxie didn't make it. No, you didn't. After killing these mallets to win. Yeah, like the actual bot. Like Matthew never. Matthew, try and send a Switch. Does he got Nintendo Switch for his birthday, Matthew?
Yeah.
Matthew, go over here and get it. It's in there.
Who's Mootiska Booties?
Matthew's one of Matthew's friends. I need that, Matthew. I need that. Drop it, Matthew. Drop it.
Who's that?
No, I don't know.
Ever wonder why so many people say they want to learn guitar, but very
Who's
few
anonymous
actually
kid?
learn to play? It's simple. Too many people try to
I
learn with
think-
YouTube videos.
Matthew, drop the shotgun shells. Drop it. You stole it. Shotgun shells. Yes, it's a shotgun. Yes. Who joined us? Who is this guy who joined us? It's anonymous. Who's anonymous? Who's Edie Frost? Matthew! Oh yeah, get in. We'll kick him after this game. Then me and you can play. Matthew, go to the top of the thing. Go on top of the Matthew, go there. No, and Matthew, go on top of it. Go into it. Into this. I'm just touching Matthew that lot.
I'll be back.
Okay. Matthew, what are you doing? I'm gonna die. Yes. When to me and leave I come. Get out of the helicopter, Matthew. Don't take a helicopter. It sucks.
Hello.
Hey, it's my slipfish. Oh, I get toxidol. Oh. Bullcrap! That's so bullcrap, Alex. Bullcrap!
Wait, can you hear him?
My people. Yeah, got Matthew's thing on. Oh my gosh, he's stealing my loot. They're toxic. Well, they are toxic. Like, they're really trash.
Yeah.
Alex, stop stealing my loot! I'll ban you from Fortnite! Yeah, watch me!
How are you talking to him?
Oh, Matthew got his, FaceTime, Matthew's FaceTime them.
Oh, okay. Why isn't Matthew talking in Fortnite?
Oh, it's his friends are being a pain in the bum bum. Like, leave like supplies. We lost against them. We lost because, they let us down. Like, he drove a helicopter off. Matthew, come back! I got something for you. You haven't. Matthew, come to me. Matthew, I'm over here. Pick it up.
Happy
Pick it up and drink
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Pick it up and
Happy birthday
take long. Ooh, crash pads. No. No, no. I don't. Make me. I do this at you. Right, Jay, you're spectating me.
Yes.
No, you're not.
I am. What are you standing still?
No. Oh, that's someone else. Mine's kind.
Yes,
I'm slippy one.
Oh, your thing must have been glitching out. On my screen, yeah, you just went on a bounce crash pad.
Oh yeah, if it no, and my screen doesn't say no one's spectating me. Give me it. Matthew, passing the match, you can't even build. Never mind.
What is wrong with this?
Let Matthew so he can be said to everybody here. Well, not everybody. You're first best. I'm first. You're second.
Yeah.
Then goes Matthew. Yo. Oh, stupid. Go, 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 go. I mean, Matthew pressed on what it's trying and his friends are getting salty. Oh, people. Oh, that sucks.
This is Tyler. Tyler, with Grammarly's help, is writing an email to his boss, Anita.
Hey guys. Tab looked completely different. So because of all the new setting options they added and the fact they decided to give it a makeover, I've gone ahead and made an updated guide. The big difference though is that I'm going to be covering console and controller settings as well. I usually don't do this because I'm on keyboard and mouse, but after researching and talking to some top tier controller players, I think I can help everyone out regardless of what platform they play on and what input they use. So without further ado, let's start at the front with your video settings. At the top, under display, there's your window mode, which you always want on full screen. Playing on full screen will make your game run faster, meaning more FPS, and will make your game feel more responsive because you will have less input lag. Next, your resolution is mainly preference. I'm currently on 1920 by 1080 because I'm a content creator and I gotta make my game look pretty. However, if you're a competitor or you just want better frames, a much better option is 1600 by 900. Pros like Ghost Bizzle and Booga's brother use it, and it honestly doesn't look too bad. Plus, 1600 by 900 is not stretched because the aspect ratio remains 16 by 9. This means you don't lose any FOV, yet you still get the benefit of an extra 20 to 30 FPS. Then, the other option you have is to use a stretched res by changing up the game files. I'll leave a link to the video I made showing how to play on stretched in chapter 2 in case you want to try it. I personally enjoyed it a lot, and I know there's a bunch of different pros like Mitro, Young Calc, and FaZe Martos that use stuff like 1798 by 1080. Just be aware, you do lose some FOV on stretched, but get better performance and smoother overall gameplay. Moving on to frame limit, and that depends entirely on the refresh rate of your monitor. My rule you want to follow is to cap your FPS at the next highest value above your refresh rate. For example, if you play on 144 Hz, cap it at 160, and if you play at 75 Hz, then cap it at 120. This is so you get smoother game. And if you play at 75 Hz, then cap it at 120. This is so you get smoother gameplay while also not getting big stutters.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah. No, Matthew, leave. Yep.
And frame rate. Brightness is again all preference. I use the default of 100%, but you may like it a little brighter or dimmer than that. User interface contrast is an example of a setting option that was added in chapter 2. All it does is change how saturated the colors are in your settings and menus, not your actual gameplay. Thus, because it's honestly
Hello.
Hello.
not
Matthew,
that
change the
important,
squads.
it's also preference.
Matthew, change the
Colorblind
squads.
mode used to be really important. If you guys remember, all of them let you see in the storm way easier than
Change the
before.
squads.
That, however, changed in chapter 2 because they made the storm transparent without any colorblind mode. So in the end, use whatever you please and whichever colors you prefer. Now onto the graphics quality setting, and I do not advise anyone to use the auto set option. This essentially benchmarks your PC and then spits out what it thinks you should use. The thing is, it usually wants you
Matt,
to
what
play
did
on
you
stuff
leave?
that
Look
makes
what
the
I got,
game
one
look
easy
better.
game.
We do not care about that. What
Matthew,
we
don't
care
be like
about
that.
is better performance, which is why you want to set
Matthew,
the
you-
quality preset
son,
option to
Matthew.
low. This automatically sets all the graphic options
Yeah.
that I've covered like 9
Levi-
million times to
Levi or
lower
Alex?
or off and gets you the highest possible frames. The only adjustment I'd make is putting 3D
Levi or
resolution
Alex?
to 100% so it doesn't look completely terrible, and then if you can't stand
Wait, is that gonna be
anti-aliasing
creative?
on all